Okay, this looks like an absolutely incredible house to start our estate sailing weekend. It looks like we can just come right in the garage here to get it started off. Let's see what we've got on the garage shelves to get us started. The story is this was an antiques dealer, so that makes it interesting. And I also saw some really good stuff in the pictures. And I'm here on the first day because this estate sale company does a really good job with pricing. So you can find things on the first day at good prices. Like, look at how pretty this is. It is signed. Look at that blue and black glaze. Ewok 69. Is that the year it was done? It doesn't appear that old, but I guess it could be. It's really well done. I don't see a price on it, but look, $5, $8, $10. Like, we know the price is going to be good. So that is going to be the first item that we're going to take. I am going to look at this copper luster piece. Let's see, why are you only $5? There I am handling it by the handle. It's got an interesting repair. Look at the repair on that. It's got a staple repair on the handle. I'm not sure I've ever seen that done. Wow. Okay, that makes it kind of cool and interesting. I know. Here I go. 2 things already in the pile. And I just caught the sign, so the little bowl is $2. Okay, this is for my own patio. Who doesn't love a bird thermometer? I spotted these little mid-century looking plates down here. I think they are. I think they were used for planters. That's like some dirt. I think that would come off. It's just dirt just dried on there. Those are super cute. I do like those. Let's see. Dash of that. Now, $20 on this piece. That is signed. Don't know about that. It's interesting. It's got a cool shape, but we're going to leave that one. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow when it's discounted. Oh, and I am going to grab these little mid-century plates. And I spotted this little majolica piece. We're only in the garage. We're not even in the house yet. There's the marks on the bottom. It's beautiful. I don't see or feel. Wait. There's that one little glazed chip right there, but that's not significant. And I think that one is just $2 because it doesn't have a price tag on it. And I looked up, and I think that is Noritake. She had, see that? I think it's the dealer's price at $28.50. So I'm not sure how much that is. I'm going to ask on the Noritake. Okay, so that is the price they're going with. They left her prices on there, so we'll leave that one. But it'll be discounted tomorrow, so if it doesn't sell today, it will be a better price. I did have to pull out the little bunny tray, factory number KBW1. Okay, I love the bunny tray. I love it. And that one is not marked with a price, so that one should be $2. Oh, look at all the little spun glass ornaments, and they're butterflies and hearts. Oh, and an angel. Got an angel in there. And, oh, is that supposed to be... Oh, it's a butterfly. Gosh, why was that not ringing in my brain as being a butterfly? I kind of like these. I don't know. Maybe if they're still here when I come back out, I'll grab them. Look at that little kitten postcard. What year is it from? Oh, it's a little dark in here. I don't see. I'm trying to look on the stamp, the postal stamp there, and I don't see a date. It does look older. I don't even know what year that stamp is. Well, it's a 1-cent stamp, so we know. It's embossed. It's kind of cool. I think I'm going to rescue that too. I see some birds in a box back here, little vintage cardinals. Oh, they're a little rough shape. Okay, that's another one I might consider if it's still here. Oh, look at that pretty little table. Wow. 50. Gorgeous doily, gorgeous clock. Okay, I'm excited to get inside this house. Let's go see what we can find. Okay, this brought us into the kitchen, but I'm gonna veer off and look at some other things before I get back to the kitchen. Oh, I love this house. It's one of the older houses in Vegas, older neighborhood. Oh, aren't those pretty? Oh, I don't want to lift those down by the handle. I'll need 2 hands to pull one of those down and see who did it. Ah, that's cool too. Little miniature Bing and Grundle plates. I recognize those. Oh, that's Flow Blue for $5. Look at that. That is an old mark on the back too. Oh, it's a little chippy. Oh, it's a little chippy. Okay. We'll leave that. All the old tins, all priced really, really well. $4. I think even Goodwill prices them higher than that. So this is great. She does so good by her clients because she knows how to get the stuff sold, which is the goal of an estate sale. It is to clear the house in a weekend. So she does a phenomenal job at that. So pretty, that one. I kind of feel like I need this one. George Horner and Company. It's $4. I just love that. Okay, I'm gonna grab that one. Look at this girl. Beautiful Blanc de Chine. She's 20. I feel like that's a really good price too. The other reason I love to come to day one is because I can go home, do a little research, and then if I come back tomorrow, I know exactly how much I can pay for things. Look at that pretty little, is it embroider, needlepoint, crewel? I never know what the right word is. That is only $5. We're gonna grab that too. There is more Flow Blue. This one is not, no, it's not shipped. Oh, look at that old registry mark on there. And then you've got a little imprint. Yes, you've got some crazing. Oh no, there it is. Darn it. Darn it. I don't know. I still may get them. Let me see. Let me see how I do with all the other things that I'm going to come across in this house. Shells. You know, I love them. Look at him. He's a little stone dog. It's cute. Oh. She's really nice. Got all her fingers, I think, because she's just supposed to have her hand. Okay, that's odd. Oh no, she's missing a finger right there. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this hand. Why are there no fingers? Okay, I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused by that one. We got this pretty blue and white set. Oh, that's very chipped. These look old. Made in Japan. Beautiful. So there's another one of those little miniature houses. It says it's storage boxes. Look at that. Secret compartments. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We got got a frog fountain. Oh, I love these old tapestry pillows. That one's definitely got some age on it. It's corduroy on the back. And these very 50s, 60s looking florals on the front. It's $10. I think I'm going to snag that. Got another beautiful dollhouse. 150. Oh, that's just incredible. That is the clock that you were hearing behind me a moment ago. I should have brought my mom. I gotta bring her out estate sailing because there are usually a piano to play. We've both just been so busy. She does a lot of stuff at her community that she lives at, and is always very, very in that. And I'm always busy, and we just need to get the schedules to align. Oh my gosh, look at this collection of Flow Blue. Oh, why is it all chipped though? Hate that. Yep, every single piece has some sort of damage on it. That one, yep, on the inside. I know I can still, I do buy chipped pieces at times, but I'm trying to just be a little bit more careful right now. I'm back in that backlog of things that I need to get listed. Just when I think I'm getting ahead, I take a trip and I get behind. So I'm still playing catch up. So beautiful stuff, but I don't think I'm going to pick any of it up, at least not today. There's more pillows. Now these are a little bit more worn, like they would take a little restoration, and they are $20 each. I love the folding table. Some of the furniture here is just stunning. Look at that piece of onyx for $5. I think I will take that. Oh, look at that chair. 1890s, they're calling it. All the carving. That's really nice. I love actual, true antiques, especially the furniture. Look at this glove. Look at all that beadwork. Native American. It's $300. It's in really good shape. Okay, that was like the front sitting room, and then I think this is meant to be maybe like family room, living room, or that's the living room, this is the family room. All right, we do have some jewelry jars. Ooh, that looks really interesting. That's glass. I've done well with her jewelry jars before. It is $50. Is there $50 in there? I don't know. I feel like that one right there is at least $30 worth, if not more. And then there's some other interesting things in here as well. So I think I'm putting that jewelry jar in my pile. Some fun little things on this table. Gotta set down my jewelry jar here for a second. This is Dresden lace. Beautiful little piece. This is Japan. Oh, I like this piece a lot. Condition is pretty impeccable. Wow. $12.50. I think I'm gonna get that too. Lenox with a hummingbird on it. Oh, I just noticed something with this table. I'll show you in a second. This is also Lenox. Floral. Do you see what they've done with this table? They've put some prints under the glass. How artistic and fun is that? It's a little wicker glass top table. I mean, you could do that with just about anything. I love it. I actually never thought of it, but I love it. And then these plates, they actually are marked sterling. It's $25 for 5 plates. That's $5 a plate. Oh my gosh. Such a great deal. I think I'm gonna wait on these, but I love them. And I may come back tomorrow and get those. All right, we're up at the mantle here. We got a bird sculpture. It's probably Westmoreland with the grapees. Cute little hedgehog, $12. It says sign. Oh, it says rhino on stone. That's not a rhino on stone. That's a hedgehog. That looks like Bristol glass. Got a little wear to the paint. Cute little cat coasters. Ooh, this looks nice. This looks very Art Nouveau. Makes you Royal Lux, Austria. That's kind of gorgeous. It is $20. They don't sell for a whole lot more than that. So I may pick that up tomorrow though. Pretty swirled glass. Not signed. Doesn't have a lot of weight to it. Look at that mirror frame. That's pretty gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna think about that one too. Okay, I'm getting a little crazy here. Okay, look at this punch bowl full of shells. It's a slewed horseshoe punch bowl. So in and of itself, it's early American pressed glass. You got some coral in here. Look at that was a snail. Those were snails. I have a very large one. He's not quite that big, but he's big. That is I think they call him a sunflower starfish. Oh, there's some nice shells in there. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. A little tin horn, I think. Could be wrong. I have been wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Look at these nice stone hearts. Okay, I don't see any prices on those, but I know they give good prices here. That I'm not quite as enamored by, but I do like the little stone hearts. And I kind of love the 1972 Mother's Day plate. It's only $2. Should I rescue it? I feel like I'm gonna. I'm also loving the wood tray, but it's really cracked down the middle, unfortunately. Okay, look at the piece of wood in that fireplace. That's so cool. And those andirons, oh, it's the log and the andirons for $50. That's a good deal. You split that up. That's a goodly amount of firewood right there. Okay, that's a very cool, primitive looking candle holder. $36. I do like some of this old art, not gonna lie. Oh dear. Okay, let's head down the hallway. How many bedrooms do we have? We have 1, 2, and 3. Let's head to the farthest one first. It also looks like there's not people in here, which is nice. It's pretty busy. Oh my gosh, that dresser. Oh, I love that. Quarter sawn oak. Oh, that's a cool piece. Has a little damage going on there. $75. Oh, that's such a great price. But this is early American art pottery. $8. I know it's got a little roughness, a little conditioned stuff to it, but this is 100 years old. We're gonna grab that. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bit of clothing everywhere. Oh, I actually really like that black blouse. Let's see what size that is. Blankets, linens. Okay, nothing spectacular here. Have some of the Staffordshire dogs. These are bookends made of wood. Cute. $20 for the pair. I might pick those up if they're still here on discount day. Let's see. Got some little animals. Always little animals. You know how I love the little animals. He's really cute. Yeah, he's going in my pile. Perfume bottle. Nothing too exciting there. Then there's these cool old pieces. That looks like an old eyeglass case. Quite a bit of wear on that, but the price is definitely right. Little silk purse. Okay, nothing that we need to pick up. And yes, the cool chairs did not go unnoticed. Ugh, love them. No room for them. The hallway is filled with all of these prints of the La Mode Illustrée, like book plates, and then there's some other cool pieces and some plates. All right, let's see what we've got in this room. Got some boats and some cars and some cameras. Not things I generally deal in. They are fun to look at though. Treadmill. Oh, another fantastic old clock. Oh, if you know how to fix up clocks, look at that, 50 bucks. Come and snag that. Oh, that's an interesting piece. Hand painted. What is it painted on? Oh. What is this? Like a piece of wood? That is kind of cool. I mean, they took the formation of the wood to make the wave. There's no price on it. I may have to go find out how much this one is because I'm fascinated by it. And it's a one-of-a-kind piece. And then this old radio is kind of spectacular as well. Lane cedar chest and the original soundtrack of Jaws. Wow. Wow. And then look at this painting. It's done on board. It's an oldie. It's only $10. Lady Burlingame from New Hampshire. No date though. She didn't put a date on it, but we might be able to find out who she was. Let's get that for $10. Okay, I was taking some stuff out to my pile and noticed this little kind of pantry off of the garage, and it is filled with more dishes. Nice little... Are those Libby? I feel like that's not an L. I feel like that's a B. B. You're seeing a B? I'm seeing a B. I don't know who B is. They're cute. More glassware. Ooh, all the black glassware. Some cobalt. It gets a little dark in here. Getting into the depths of the pantry here. Nice pantry. I like it. That's a neat little piece. Oh, there's so many neat little pieces though. That's where I get in trouble, is I get all the neat little pieces and then I can't get all the neat little pieces dealt with. That's Nippon. I like it. I do. I like it. All right, Danny, come on. Let's get back to business. Oh, there's another pantry over here. Oh, we got paint. More paint. Actually, I have to paint some shelves, but I don't know what color I want to paint them yet. I got all these little spice grinders. Fun little memory pieces. Some silver plate, lots of silver plate. Ooh, that's a nice basket. It's a little bent. It's a nice old piece though. Look at the detail on that handle. Ooh, I like the candle. I like so many things. That's a cool older piece. Oh, there's info on this one. Early 1900s serving dish. $35. That is a cool piece though. Look at this. Is that a snake on there? I feel like it is. It's got a little bendy thing going there. Did you see that? Cool piece though. Yeah. More silver plate. Oh my gosh, look at all the blue glass. Oh, and there we have Franciscan apple. That is sold. A couple more little pieces of blue, little small flow boot. They call these bone dishes, or they called it a side dish, but literally it was known as a bone dish because as you were eating, you would put the bones from your quail or your chicken or your whatever you were eating. Oh, more blue glass and more plates and more dishes. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I can't resist linens at $2 each unless marked. Let's see, this one is 10. 10 is still fabulous for an embroidered tablecloth. I am going to get that one. Let's see what else we have. That's another, it's like a card table size. Those were very, very popular. Card tables were used a lot.
Sharon, your mom's calling you.
Pretty. Not spectacular though. Let's see. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at the little embroidered linen. And there's 4. Are there 4 of them? Yeah, I'm gonna get those. I love those. Okay, coast is kind of clear in the kitchen. Oh, that's a very old mark right there. Royal, and there's an M. Royal Crown M. Again, it's a flow blue. It's got a big crack and a chip though. I think this kind of pottery just is very vulnerable to that. Oh, that's an interesting piece. Kind of a polychrome with all the different colors. And the bird, again, very old marks. These are extremely old dishes. Just not something that sells super quick for me, so I'm gonna leave those for somebody else. It's a nice goblet. Probably Indiana glass. Is it? What does it say? Oh, it's actually marked. It's USA. Wow, can't read it. Something Cliff, USA. That is hard to read. It's only $2. Do I want to figure out what it is? It's kind of nice, and it's blue, and it's mid-century. Let's grab it. Let's see what else we've got up in the little cupboard here. Little elegant glass. It's Depression glass period, but they called it elegant glass because it was etched and beautiful. That is either a Fostoria or a Heisey, I'm going to say. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's got an interesting little mark on it. Might pick that up if it's still here tomorrow. Made in Japan. Nice. Look over on this side. She did love her blue. Ugh. That platter. I shouldn't even tempt myself looking at the platter. It is gorgeous though. These are very nice. $10 for the pair. Ooh, I like these. I know it's glassware, but look, it's frosted birds on it. Yes, we're gonna pick those up. Fiesta. Yep, you can barely see it. It's on there. I don't know who makes this little one. Very hard to read. They're melamine though. That's interesting. Oh, such pretty little dishes. Oh, that's a very pretty little dish. It does say as is though. See these little toothpicks. Ooh, I like that. This one is early American pressed glass. I don't know what that pattern is until I go look. But for $2, let's grab that. All right, we got some cookware, some nice cookware. That's a lid. Oh, look at the little duck reamer. That is cool. It's cracked. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. More pretty depression glass, console bowl. Those usually came with a pair of candlesticks that matched. This is adorable. It's got a very merry Engelbright. Wow, that sounded weird coming out of my mouth just as I was saying it. It is Mary Engelbright. It's got a chip right there. Got a little chip right there. Oh man. It is super cute though. It is super cute. It doesn't have another price on it either, so I'm wondering if it's just like $2 a piece. Could we live with, it's just a glazed chip. It's not a chip into the porcelain, it's just the paint has chipped. I feel it's forgivable because it's such an amazing piece. I'm gonna get it. Oh, that's a pretty bowl too. It's 28. I have that cookbook, The Creative Cooking. I used it a lot back when I actually used cookbooks before the digital age, when you just pull up your computer and everything's on there. All right, we've got more pretties in the kitchen. Another majolica piece. Oh, it's chipped. Ooh, that's pretty. Little dessert plate. Iris. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's a really pretty, nice things. I think that would have had a, well, I don't know if it had a lid. Did that have a lid? 70s. It looks like it was meant to have like one more piece that's stacked on top. I just have to show you the wallpaper. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Here in the cupboard, we've got more blue and white. That is a cloisonne egg with butterflies. Oh, it's kind of amazing. I just don't know if I can do $10 on it. It's still here tomorrow, maybe. I'm gonna come back tomorrow when it's discounted. Yes. Just re-admiring some things I kind of walked by and didn't look at. Crocheted blankets. Oh, I like this one. That's crocheted? Yeah. You can tell these have been well loved. I did consider getting this little mosaic table for $8, but it needs a little stability. It's super cute though. And then this hallway we have more of a floral theme. Monet. Is that no, is that Monet? Yeah, that's Monet also. And then that's just a pretty photograph. All right, we haven't been into this bedroom yet. I'm kind of bummed the rest of the jewelry jars already got snagged, but I did end up with one. That's a cool little piece. Here, let me take a peek. Look how old that is. Oh man, I love this. Could use it as a little dresser scarf kind of thing. Look at, you can see the age. These fabrics, the threading coming, like, to me that gives it charm. There's the back. I don't know how much that is, but I want it. Take a peek through the scarves. There are a lot of sales happening this weekend, which is, it's good and bad. It's tough to get to them all, but it also makes it so that not all of the resellers are heading to the same sale. So you have a little more chance to find the good stuff early. I do like that scarf. It's silk. I don't know, is anybody using just like the little, what do they call those when it's just the one single little piece like that? A little quilted purse. More of the granny squares, but you can see these have been used and well loved, and they've been in the washing machine and dried, and they're a little, not so much shrunk, but shrunk. You know what I mean? Like the threads are like squishy together now. It's kind of an adorable little, I kind of love it. I don't know how much it is, but I know the price will be right. I wish I had a place for this bed. That's what I want to say. And it's got the footboard too that goes with it. Oh, oh, look at this lamp. 85. I think they call that like a flambe. That color. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Little powder dish. Oh, it's glass. I did not expect that to be glass. Yeah, the lid is plastic, but the little powder dish itself. I love this little basket in here. Just this little basket. But it comes with the whole thing. Look at this, kind of a punched shade. It's paper. Oh, I love that lamp. Don't have a place for that lamp. Some little dolls. See, got a little bit of art. I'm gonna look through that in a second. I have to put some things down to go there. Oh, look at the mirrors. Oh, they're also fabulous. Look at that one with the birdie. Of course, I'm drawn to the one with the bird. It's probably not the most valuable one here, but it's the one that appeals to me the most. Most of these would have come with like the set with the brush and the comb and the whole thing. See, they were hung up. They got like little commando strips. They were hung on the wall. That's not a bad idea. That would look really cute. Let's see what this little bunny is. Don't know who he is. All right. Oh wow, it's a leather chair with some intricate scroll work. Cool stuff. Got some coats in the closet. Now, a couple weeks ago, I would have been all over looking at the coats. Now, not so much. Now we're into sweating weather. Let's see, what is that? Just a wood pencil box? Like a little desk. Oh, I guess a pencil holder on this side. That's kind of cool and interesting. Amerigo laser craft made in USA. Huh. Little leather pouch of some sort. All right. Nothing we need there. All the flowers of all the tomorrows are in the seeds of today. That's beautiful. Nice little sampler. Okay, we have not been outside yet. Let's take a peek. See some nice aloe plants. Aloe grows really well around here. That's only $8. That's a good price, but it's really big. I'm trying to be good and not get the big stuff. It's a pretty little backyard. Actually, it's not little at all. It's a big backyard. I think they made all these backyards big enough to put a pool, but not everybody chose to put in a pool. So you got lots of space. You can tell this tree has been here for a lot of years. Just show you a little peek how the backyards are laid out, and they've got a carport, and then a garage, and then you have all this space. And I could do well with this backyard. I like this backyard. Look at it. It's really pretty. Okay, look at this piece. Wow.
It's crazy.
That's gorgeous. In really good shape, too. I'm not going to get it though. Oh, I like this punch bowl. Look at that. Pretty. Oh, stained glass. I do love the stained glass. Got some fake fruit. Vintage fake fruit. Look at that walnut. That is cool. All right, we don't need that. That's a cool old canister set. 1950s, maybe even a little earlier. 40s or 50s, what do you say? They put the size on the bottom. That's fun. The good old days. Is that a little sensor? Yep, sure is. It's cool. All right, here's my little load here. $140 was my total. So super cool. And I'm coming back tomorrow. Okay, I'm back on 50% off day. Come in and see what goodies I can find. Okay, here's my pile. You'll have to come over to my Whatnot sale. Except for the chairs. I'm not selling those on Whatnot. Everything else is going to go on Whatnot. I realized as I was editing this video that I didn't film any of the actual shopping on the 50% off day. So you have no idea what's in the last part of that. But I did go back and I got a bunch of like dishes. I did get the little spun glass ornaments. I got 2 antique chairs because at $10 I could not, no, they would $20 because they were $40 originally and then half price. I couldn't resist. And I'm thinking like, what creative thing can I do with some antique chairs? Like make some kind of a shelf with them. I don't know. But that's what my brain does. But I mean, they'll sit in my room and I'll love them and I'll look at them. It's not a total waste and I'll figure out maybe someday a place to sell them. I don't want to ship an antique chair. And I'm sitting here out in my backyard. Of course, I got one of my baby. This is the youngest of the crew here. Stand by. Okay. So Rachel has named this one Teeny. Because Teeny is our smallest. Teeny was brought to me by a guy who was helping me clean the pond. And so we know Teeny is almost 2 years old, and that's all we know. He or she is not quite sure about this long grass. So this is actually supposed to be one of our raised garden beds that has not gotten turned into a garden yet. So I use it to bring, I have 2 tortoises that live on the patio in tortoise boxes because they're too little to be out in habitat. So they get some sunshine time because the sunshine is the best way for them to get their their natural vitamin, calcium sort of needs and absorption and all that. And as you can see, she's like, hasn't quite figured out why this grass is tickling her belly so much. Hey, are you struggling with that a little bit? All right. But she's adorable. She does love her little outdoor time. But here's what I was going to show you. We had a lot of rain about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And this is what happened. Now, I do not let my gardeners into the backyard because you hear all the horror stories about, gates being left open, and like I don't want them cutting down like one of my important vegetation things or something like that. So we take care of it ourselves. But we got behind simply because this literally like sprung up within a week. It's never been this bad. And Eileen, who I don't even know if she's out right now, she hasn't taken care of this side of the yard. She gets one side of the yard taken care of, but not this side. And then these guys are not like, even if I were to let all of these tortoises out, they're not much on the eating the weeds. They just go for the stuff that they like the most. So this is Tiny. We have Teeny and we have Tiny. She's one of my original rescues. She is enjoying a nice little hibiscus. She's wondering why I am disturbing her right now. Okay, I'll leave you alone, honey. I'll leave you alone. And this is Bubbles. This is the one that got really sick and we almost lost, but he is back to normal and doing well. And he's going to start eating that flour once he warms up. We just we just pulled him out. He gets back in there and it stays really, really cool, which is good. But to eat, they have to be warm. So right now he's soaking up a little bit of sunshine, and then he will definitely take care of that hibiscus. And then here's Priscilla. So Priscilla has been with us since she's a baby. She is 5 years old now. And she just got moved to a big habitat because she's finally big enough for a bird not to pick her up. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And she is absolutely loving her new little habitat here. Let me give you a little bit better view. So she now gets this entire area here, and that is her little house that she goes and tucks in. Usually, like, they're out for about 2 hours a day, and the rest of the time they are in their little artificial burrows. So I just gave her some treats that she will munch on for a while, and then she'll go tuck away and stay cool. And we let everything kind of grow in the backyard. This is one of the reasons I don't let the gardeners back here. These are Mexican poppies, which they can eat. We have an abundance of dandelions that grow. And then Eileen does eat, you know, all of this stuff. You can see that here's her patches where she's kind of been through, but she just can't keep up with it all. And there she is. She has not come out for the day yet. She's enjoying her little burrow that we made out of straw and plywood. It stays nice and cool in there for her. So she'll come out, she'll eat for a little while, and then she'll go tuck herself back in there too. Hi. Yeah, you're sleeping. We see you sleeping. Nice and cozy. Oh, and I just disturbed Goody. Goody was just thinking about getting up there to get a little sunshine. I think I have a picture I can show you how cute that looks when she's up there, but she is living her best life here in the pond that we made for her. She came to me as a tortoise in a tub, all dry, and I looked and said, that's not a tortoise, that is a turtle. And so that is how Goody came to be here. She was at my retail thrift store for a while, which is how she got her name. It was the Good Stuff thrift store, so she got named Goody. And then I got her these little feeder goldfish that were supposed to be food, because I guess red-eared sliders are supposed to eat goldfish, but no, as you can see, she says fish are friends, not food. And here we have like koi-sized goldfish now. So one of my goals this year is to actually make this a bigger built into the ground pond, but that is quite an undertaking. So I think I totally squirreled on the conversation I started to have about the estate sale and the stuff, and then started showing you my animals, which is, they're my happy place. It's you know, I sit out here and I get to watch them just enjoy life and listen to the birds and look at the blue sky and remember what's really important in life. And it's those things. Yes, we all have to survive. So we have to do things, and we have to make money and all of that to pay for our homes and our food and our cars and our gas, and the struggle is real, but I've said this in posts, and I've been talking about it a lot more, is that I used to have no problem, you know, spending 14 to 16 hours a day working. Like I don't mind that. Like it doesn't bother me to work that hard. What bothers me is missing out on this and spending time with my kids and all the things that should be like what's really, really important in this life. So I've been doing a lot of deep thinking lately, and trying to figure out, how do I maintain income and reduce the amount of hours that I'm working in my business. So I don't have the answers to that yet. I'm working through it. You'll see me talking about it, but also I am starting a newsletter, because one of the things that I get asked a lot is, yeah, okay, you showed the comp, but what did it actually sell for? So I want to use the newsletter as updates on a lot of the things, especially like the high priced items that people go, oh yeah, it's not really worth that much, to show actual, like when the items sell, show things coming up, maybe do batch photos of things, makes it easier to kind of look at them, before they get listed, some life event stuff, traveling stuff, that kind of thing. So if you go over, I have 2 websites, okay? One of them is my Shopify store. That's the nichelady.shop.com, where you can buy the stuff. But I also have a website that is just nichelady.com, thenichelady.com, yes. And that is where you can sign up for the newsletter. You can let me know what city you're in. There's a place to sign up if you want to be notified when I'm coming to your area. And it'll just be a place for like updates and news and that kind of stuff. Okay, I moved her over to the dirt where it's a little bit easier to move, but she can still nibble on the grass and the weeds and things. You can see we started to pour the dirt in here, and then I've got, well, they're not, one's a teenager. I can't say I have 2 teenagers anymore, but I kind of made this their project, and that's how far we got. And it's all good. Can always do it later. Yeah, gosh, there's just nothing cuter than watching a little baby tortoise walking. I don't know. To me, there's nothing cuter. But anyway, yeah. So if you want to see updates on things, I'll update on the animals. It's just going to be a place for me to kind of blog life, give some helpful tips for resellers, that kind of thing too. So go sign up, thenichelady.com, and there's no cost to it. You just have to put in your email address and your name, and then you will be on the list to get my newsletter. I'm getting ready to send the first one out here pretty quick. So don't miss out on that. Go sign up. Pretty easy to do. All right. With that, I've got to get this day really started and walk away from the cuteness. Actually, I got to put her back into her little house where she's safe. And with that, you go be profitable and make it fun. See, I always say that. You've got to remember that. That's what it's all about. All right. See you on the next one.